Hey Jake, remember back when we were doing One Piece Weekly on the channel? Boy, those were the days. For those of you who don't know, back then, what Jake and I would used to do is on the weekends, we would go over the latest issue of One Piece that came out, even though we had no idea what on earth was going on in One Piece, and we would basically review it. Sadly, when the makers of the manga found out, they didn't really like what we were doing, I guess, and they ended up striking us pretty hard on YouTube, giving us 1 out of 3 strikes. And so we immediately took it off the channel, and you will now no longer find it on YouTube, even though we had a lot of fun doing what we were doing. I had ordered myself a Luffy because, well, I wanted a Luffy. And I think I got it, finally. 3 months later? Three months later, I think. So let's do a quick unboxing video. I'm just gonna open this thing and then we'll get into our topic. Well, there we go, guys. There is our notorious Straw Hat Luffy. Jake, I do believe I have found him on a more permanent basis now, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with him for being $15 and taking 3 months. I think it's worth it. So we'll just set the Straw Hat Luffy over here. Okay, guys, so for today's topic, what I wanted to kind of talk about a little bit was some of the things that I do that normal human beings don't do. Now, I know that probably sounds kind of ambiguous, but what I mean is things that I do on a daily basis that, you know, normal people probably won't think about, won't do, things like that. For example, to this day, I'm still terrified of the dark, and I don't know why. That's just how it is. So I will have to turn on every single light from every room that I go to all the way through from one end to the other. And I know a lot of people still do that, and that doesn't really make me any different, but it is something that I do. Also, if I'm going to head to bed, I make sure to check the closet, and I check underneath my bed. I don't know what I expect to find, but I always have to check anyway. And really, when you think about it, the whole purpose of checking is to ensure there is nothing. But what if there ultimately was something there? What the heck am I supposed to do? I don't carry a baseball bat around as I'm looking. I just have to look to kind of reassure myself that nothing's there. Additionally, when I sleep, I have to make sure that my back is never facing the door. So I guess that when someone enters the door, I'll know that they're there. Guys, I sleep like a log. There is no way that I would be woken up by somebody opening my door. But I do have these really strange, vivid dreams where you're teetering right on the edge of being awake and being asleep. And I always have these strange dreams that like someone busts in my door and grabs me. And then I'm sitting there like struggling to wake up. And it's those paralytic dreams where you're like completely paralyzed and you can't move, but you know that whatever's happening is real. And you just try to wake yourself up and you just can't wake up. And you're just sitting there struggling as much as you can. And you know that if you could just get a little bit closer to the consciousness, you would be able to wake up and fight this person off. Or you would know that nothing's there, but it doesn't matter because you just can't move. Yeah, I know, I'm crazy. Another thing that I do that I'm sure most people don't do is when talking with somebody, I make sure to give them 100% direct eye contact so that they know that I'm talking to them, which is probably, now that I think about it, very unnerving for the other person, because normally when you're talking to somebody, sometimes you look over here, sometimes you look over there, or you just, someone might glance at your phone when you're talking or whatever, but I'm always 100% dead on. And I'll stand there and I'll look at them and I'll nod my head to be sure that I'm able to show them that I know what they're talking about and that I'm paying attention. It really goes so far that sometimes I feel like I'm spending so much of my attention making sure that it looks like I'm paying attention that sometimes I completely zone out and don't even hear what they say. And then I come back to realizing that they are talking to me and that it is something that I should be paying attention to. And I'm completely lost, have no idea what the conversation was all the way about. And this whole time I spent so much time concentrating on making it look like I was paying attention that I wasn't paying attention at all. One more thing that I've pretty much told nobody ever, because it doesn't really, to me, seem like a thing that needs to be told. I don't know. It's just some weird thing that I do. And that is if I was to ever, say I was to reach for something and something was to brush my arm this way, I would have to unbrush my arm Does that make sense? So, like, if I scratched myself, I'd have to unscratch myself. It's a really weird sort of thing, but I think it has something to do with OCD. I don't know. It's really weird. It's something that I do that I'm sure that pretty much nobody else in their right mind does, but I don't know why I'm telling you this. Also, I got a new haircut, and again, I have the problem of wearing headphones, and then it makes dimples and ripples in my hair, and I hate it so much. But that's really annoying too. Anyway, Jake, I have to wrap up this video because my grandfather's coming over to try to help me fix my bathtub that is messed up, that I have not been able to take a bath at my house for the last 3 months. I always have to travel over to my mom's house every night to get a shower, which is just a pain in the butt, and it wastes so much time. So now that we finally have some time, I'm going to try to get that fixed so I can... People don't care. Jake, I guess that kind of wraps everything up. But anyway, my question for today, for you and all those playing along at home, is what do you do that normal people don't do? Thanks for watching, and until next time, you'll be fine. Probably. If you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And we just really want to say thank you to all you guys. I know we're over 40 strong right now, and a lot of people won't think that 40 is a big number, but we've only been doing this for a little over a month, maybe 2 months, and the turnout so far has been pretty good. We have a lot of people watching the videos, we got comments and stuff, and we really love to hear from you guys. So I just kind of wanted to take this time to tell you guys how much we do care, how much we do read your comments. We love the interaction between you guys. And when Jake and I are asking each other these questions, please feel free to chime in and tell us in the comments below how you feel about a particular thing. Help kind of drive that conversation. If you guys have any questions for Jake or myself, feel free to leave those down below. If we get enough questions, we may end up doing like a question and answer. We do like a Jake answers or a Kyle answers. So just let us know what you guys want to see here on the channel. And if you just enjoy what you're seeing, just let us know. And if you want to see something different, or if you have like a specific topic you want us to talk about, you know, we're definitely down for anything. So, yeah, this is the end of the end card.